10 taon ka nagtrabaho.
Now the biggest shawarma chain in the country.
Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin, ikaw na ang boss.
Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the Smart app. Download it now.
12 teams, 2 brackets, 4 play-in spots, and only 1 champion. You are watching the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup live here at the ENDERUN College in Taguig City for the eliminations of this tournament. All these teams eager to prove themselves worthy of that Next Man Cup championship. As we look at the games today, the UP Fighting Maroons losing earlier against the Benil Blazers. Now it's game number 2 between the St.Dominic Pikemen against the San Sebastian Golden Stags. Game number 3 between Mapua and Ateneo later on. And our main event, our nightcap for the quadruple header will be between the ENDERUN College Titans and the Guangming College Flying Dragons. My name is Mix Gonzalez and joining me is Justin Almeda on the panel today. Good afternoon, brother, and welcome back to Pinoyliga.
Yes, good afternoon, brother. And second game today, very entertaining and a very well-matched ball game.
Yeah, and both of these teams quite undersized as of the moment. Pero titignan muna natin kung ano yung nakaraang laro. Etong St. Dominic College of Asia Pikemen as we see on the screens kung ano yung naging statistics of that last game in their loss against the New Era University Hunters.
Yes, against the New Era University Hunters, the Pikemen lost by 7 points, 66 to 59. And ayun, nakita natin sa rebounding department, no, doon talaga sila nalamangan ng New Era, care of TJ Adams. You know, he had 18 points and 9 rebounds. And they were out-rebounded by 14.
Yep.
So it was really a battle down low, and credits to New Era, they really exploited that mismatch.
And that's really a big disadvantage that St. Dominic has now, no? In terms of their size. So that's also part of their keys to winning now as we see on our screens, no? Na kasama sa mga players to watch natin, keys to winning, ano ba dapat yung mga kailangan nating pagtutukan dito sa St. Dominic squad na to?
Well, from what I observed, no, last game, there were a lot of possessions where nagkakaroon sila ng mga 24-second shot clock violations.
That's the problem.
They really do have to execute well on offense. Diba? I'm sure after that game, it was a learning lesson for them. So, pwede na silang, they come into this game more prepared.
And one of the players to watch nga, no, on your screens, siguro familiar kayo sa last name niya, etong si Edward Dakiwag. Kapatid ng isa sa mga Team A player ng UST Growling Tigers, one of the lengthy guards rather, of this St. Dominic team. Itong si Dakiwag coupled with Michael Sosing later on.
Yes, however, Ed Dakiwag will not be suiting up today due to muscle tightness. But Michael Sosing is suiting up for the Pikemen.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see kung ano yung ipapakita ng St. Dominic sa atin. But to add a bit more context sa game natin ngayon, pakinggan natin ang ating courtside reporter, Bianca Tagart. Bianca?
Mix and Justin, sabi nga ni Coach Bong de la Cruz, what they learned from their previous game versus New Era is to play by the system, especially nung fourth quarter, nung medyo nagkakalat-kalat na raw ang lahat. At sabi pa nga ni Coach Bong ay mapapatawan niya pa raw ang mga players niya dahil it is their first league after 2 months. Kaya medyo hindi pa sanay ang mga ito, especially with handling their emotions during crunch time. At wala man si Dakiwag and Team Timan for today, pero this is the sign for other players to step up and to embody the next man up mantra. Mix and Justin?
Thank you, Bianca. And yan nga, no? It's all about embodying that next man up mindset. Kahit sanayan lang yan, medyo nagkakaamuyan pa tong team na to as they make a comeback to this Pinoyliga Next Man Cup. But for now, that's enough for St. Dominic. Tignan natin yung lineup nitong San Sebastian Golden Stags.
Yes, for the San Sebastian Golden Stags, we have a lot of transferees actually.
Yep, we do.
And interviewing Coach Rysel earlier, parang hindi nila minimix yung Team A at Team B nila.
No,
diba?
they don't. Yep.
Oh, so they have Ronquillo. Well, he's been there for a while, but he is a transferee from the UST Juniors program. We have Palaroan, who came from UE.
Yep.
Yes, Jerover Cabilla, who has made appearance here in the Pinoyliga, but with Guangming College. And they also have Andre Lumanag.
Actually, marami pa pang players na pagtutuunan natin ng pansin mamaya. Pero as a team, saan ba kilala itong Golden Stag na koponan na to as we take a look at our keys to winning early blowout? Ang hinahanap ng Golden Stags dito laban sa pesky defense ng St. Dominic College of Asia Pikemen, and of course, their defense is what they pride themselves on.
Oo, so yun nga, these teams are quite undersized, so they really rely on their speed and their peskiness on defense. And at the same time, meron talaga silang game plan for later na feel ko ayaw talagang i-reveal ni Coach Rysel kanina. So hindi na natin sasabihin yon, but the key for them to win is to stick to that game plan of theirs.
And to listen to more about the Golden Stags team, let's listen to Bianca Tagarda. Bianca?
Mix and Justin, sabi naman ni Coach Rysel Castro of the San Sebastian Golden Stags, a good offense starts with a strong defense. Very classic nga itong game style na gusto ni Coach Rysel. At sabi niya pa ay bread and butter daw nila ang defense, kaya they are practicing very hard to win. And kaya naman kailangan niyang ibalasa ng maayos ang kanyang mga players at gumawa pa nga siya ng mga set of players na kanyang gagamitin for every game. Mix and Justin?
Thank you, Bianca. And ngayon, titignan natin kung sino yung mananaig dito. In game number 2, right now, I have I have St.Dominic.
Okay.
Kasi they're coming from a loss and I always like to root for an underdog. They have that mainstay in Michael Sosing. And nakita ko na yung depensa ng mga to when it's at its peak eh. So, what do you think, Justin? How about you?
Kanina, pareho tayo ng piniling mananalo. Ngayon, I'd like to go against you naman. Diba?
San Sebastian ka naman.
Oo, kasi medyo secretive si Coach Rysel. Parang maganda yung game plan niya eh. So I'm going with the San Sebastian Stags for now.
So will the transferees of San Sebastian triumph over the pikemen from St.Dominic College of Asia? Only time will tell. Let's turn it over to our game announcer for the start of this ball game.
We are live on our official Facebook page and official YouTube channel, Pinoyliga Cup, featuring the battle between your San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags versus your St.Dominic College of Asia Pikemen. This is your Pinoyliga Next Man Cup, brought to you by Shawarma Shack. Now let's meet the starters from your St.Dominic College of Asia Pikemen. Starting guard number 18, C. Capulo. Another guard number 55, Michael Sussy. Starting forward number 16, John Samala. Another forward number 22, Ken Alvarez. And starting center, number 20, Wilson Tilo. The Pikeman head coach is Bong de la Cruz. Now let's meet the stars from your San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags. Starting guard, number 23, Jerover Cabilla. Another guard, number 28, Lance Ronquillo. Starting forward, number 53, Andrew Santos. Another forward, number 9, Ken Palaruan. And starting center, number 34, Russell Rodriguez. The Golden Stags head coach is Rizal Castro. Our game referees for this match, Truchi. Dennis Escano, number 1, Jess Boros, and number 2, Sherwin Bautista.
And starters on your screens now, Kapulong and Sosing will be the guards for St.Dominic. Tilos at the center, Alvaran and Sangarang will be their forward men. And for the San Sebastian Golden Stags, they will be going with Ronquillo, Cabilla, and Rodriguez at the center, and Kitane and Palaroan at their forwards. This is game number 2 of the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup eliminations between the San Sebastian Golden Stags and the St.Dominic College of Asia Pikemen. St.Dominic coming off a loss from the New Era University Hunters in their last game, so definitely looking for retribution and redemption here. Pero itong Baste, wala pang record ngayon sa Next Man Cup, Justin.
Oo, at saka kitang-kita natin sa simula ng ball game na to, medyo mabilis agad eh, no?
Yep.
So both these teams similar in size, medyo undersized nga sila, and kitang-kita natin gusto nilang tumakbo at tumira sa labas.
And that is a 3 immediately from Jerover Cabilia, a guard from Guangming College. Finally paying his dividends now for this Baste squad.
Oo, and actually, kanina tempted na akong sabihin kung ano yung game plan ng San Sebastian. Kaso,
Wag muna.
Oo.
Actually, wag muna. Wag na.
Wag na talaga.
Dapat yun secret yun ng coaching staff ng San Sebastian, and eager to answer back was Sanggalang. And as you can see, vertically, both of these teams almost on equal ground. They're gonna look to run and all these possessions kasi yun din yung sinabi ng coaching staff natin. But it looks like there will be a timeout that will be called. We'll be back after these short messages.
Sampung taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement, at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence. Dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss.
Now we are back to the first quarter after that early timeout. San Sebastian takes an early 3-point lead against the pikemen from St.Dominic. Full court press of St.Dominic, and ito yung pinapag-usapan ko, Justin. Ever since the first Pinoyliga Next Man Cup, dito kilala itong kupunan ng St.Dominic. Ever since the first quarter hanggang huling pito ng fourth quarter ay nasa mukha mo mga to.
Oo, at saka yun na nga yung pinakita nila early in the ball game against New Era. Ang ganda ng depensa nila, kaya at the end of the first half against New Era, they were only down by 1 point.
Jerover Cabilia sinking that 3, making it 2 as they grab a 6-point lead, but a little slow on defense was the guard from Guangming. Kaya foul ang mapipita doon against Baste.
To start this ball game, dalawa na agad ang 3 points na natitira ng San Sebastian.
On the outside is Howard Alauron. 3-pointer is good para kay J. De Manuel.
And I think you were asking Coach earlier about De Manuel, or kung sino man yung magsi-step up in case of the absence of their mainstays like Michael Sosing or Ed Dapiwag.
Yeah, J. De Manuel also one of the people on the radar of yung coaching staff ng St.Dominic, because the purpose really of this Pinoyliga Next Man Cup is to identify kung sino yung mga pambato mo sa mga A-leagues ng mga schools na to Michael Sosing, we know, can score in bunches, defends very well for the St.Dominic team. Pero ang tanong, pagkatapos ni Sosing, sino ba ang susunod sa pila?
At saka ang ganda ng pagkapili ni Coach kay De Manuel. Kitang-kita natin, 5 points lahat sa kanya.
De Manuel setting the offense headed by Alauron. Getting that pick from Aaron Dahaw. On the inside now is Wilson Tilos. Perimeter jumper is good para kay Aaron Dahaw. A little two-man game for St.Dominic. And when we're talking about these teams, aside from them being undersized, aside from them relying on their outside shooting, they're also trying to promote this hybrid level, yung new era level of basketball.
Yes.
Hindi yung new era hunters, ha? Yung new era na kumbaga, hindi porke matangkad ka, sa loob ka lang. Hindi porke maliit ka, nasa labas ka lang. All of these players have to be capable enough to carry their roles and more as we take a look at this 3-point shot play of the game brought to you by Smart 5G.
Oo, kahit even though you're physically built like a big man, you are still being trained for guard skills and outside shooting.
And that's something you wanna see, especially from guys this age. Kasi itong laro, yung mga pwede po pa mamold Kapag tumanda na, medyo mahirap na
Oo.
Na 30 plus, 40 plus, medyo mahirap na makorek yung laro. Pero habang bata pa, definitely, skills that can be learned.
Yung 30 plus baka pwede pa.
Bakit? Bakit, Justin? Sa tingin?
Wala lang. May mga kaibigan lang kasi ako mga mas matanda sa...
Kaibigan. Sige. Kasi sinabi mo kaibigan. Pero feeling ko, di na ako lalayo Feeling ko lang
Titingin ka lang sa kanan mo, no?
Buti na, nasa kaliwa ka.
Huwag niyo i-zoom in, guys, please.
3-pointer is good para kay John Sanggalang, and obviously, these teams know each other very well. Meeting previously in the Next Man Cup, they know who to guard. Yung perimeter shooting ng dalawang team na to, Very opposite sa game natin kanina, Justin. Yung game ng UP and CSB, nagpa-arangkada kaagad yung CSB Blazers, but both of these teams already in each other's grill just from the first possession pa lang, and dire-diretso naman dun. Si number 35, that's Daniel Sepnyo, seeing his first few minutes of the ball game.
Bilis rin ng palitan ng mga players on the side of the Pikemen.
Yep, before that timeout, nagpalitan na kagad sila. Nag-platoon swap na sila, and obviously a lot of physicality in the paint already. Trying to get that ball was John Sangalang, but he will be whistled for overreaching. As we take a look at this fast break, but more on today's game as we listen to Bianca Tagarda. Bianca?
What happened after that St.Dominic versus New Era game ay isang malaking lesson for Joseph Tentiman, says Coach Bong de la Cruz. Pero hindi lang si Joseph ang makakamiss ng laro today due to a disqualifying foul last game, but also Edward Dakiwag, who is at the sidelines right now recuperating from an injury. However, Coach Bong sees no problem with it at all dahil alam niyang the remaining players will not fail him. Megs and Justin, kamusta naman kayo dyan?
Thank you, Bianca. Okay naman kami, pero mukhang okay din yung mindset nitong St. Dominic, no? Na kahit wala si Ed Takiwag ngayon dahil nag-recover from an injury, si Tim Timan, they will be missing them as well. They will be missing him as well. Pero kampante siya na masasolusyon ng players dito sa St. Dominic.
Oo, ito na talaga yung yung value ng next man cup, 'di ba? Kita natin, those two players, Edward Dakiwag and Joseph Timan. These were the guys that we featured in their first game against New Era. Sila yung mga Edward Dakiwag was the MVP in another parallel league, and si Tim Timan naman finals MVP in that league. Tapos ngayon wala sila, pero we have the likes of De Manuel and si Sangalang is also hitting shots from the outside. So kita natin, ang dami magsa-step up para sa Pikemen.
Pero I'm very curious, no, kung ano yung magiging contribution nito ni J. De Manuel. This is someone that I wasn't very familiar with in the past Next Man Cup. We were familiar with Michael Sosing, we were familiar with Takiwag. Pero itong si De Manuel, yet to see a lot of action from him as Dahaw tries to sink that outside shot. Sosing, business as usual.
Kailangan yan ng St. Dominic Pikemen points from Michael Sosing if they want to steal this ball game. And I'd like to mention his previous performance. No?
Yeah.
He had, he only had 2 out of 10 field goals.
Pero
He was earning it from the line, 8 out of 10.
80%
Yes.
shooting for Michael Sosing in their previous game. Uncharacteristic numbers for this guy. Pero, bilog ang bola. Every game is a new game. We'll see what St. Dominic has up their sleeve. Lumanag, immediately stopped by Sosing. Ken Palaruan all the way from UE. Mintis yun. Offensive rebound. Ronquillo to the inside. Spins but no basket. And this is the guy we've been talking about. The Spitfire M16 guard ng San Sebastian. Lance Ronquillo, the smallest man on the floor rather. Pero hindi lang pumasok yung layup yan. Kinulang sa pectus.
Oo, tsaka, it makes me wonder, no? Sabi ni Coach Rizal Castro kanina, yung mga big men, tinuturuan nila ng guard-like skills.
Yep.
Pero yung mga guards ba nila, tinuturuan nila ng big man moves, parang spin move ni Ronquillo kanina.
Pero actually, yung mga moves na yun, I mean, to your point, Justin, usually tinuturo naman yun sa mga guardia eh.
Oo.
Pero yung ganun kabilis,
Parang power move din.
paturo naman. Sama ako.
Sa washing machine ulit. Spin move mo
half spin lang ako. Half spin lang. Quarter spin pa kami dyan. Mahal na pag full spin eh. Shot clock reads 14 for San Sebastian. Catching it in the corner is Lumanag. Pero quickly turned over there by St. Dominic. And both teams already in each other's faces. Sosing to the paint. All the way inside hand finish. That's why he's the go-to guy.
2 for 2 na agad.
And De Manuel trying to draw that offensive foul. Offensive foul will be called on number 53. That's Andreos Santos.
Pinapakitaan ka talaga ni Sep nyo, no? Yung sinasabi mong in-your-face defense ng St. Dominic.
Yeah. And these guys really won't stop until you turn the ball over. I mean, the number of defensive iterations they have are probably countless. Na handa talaga sila kahit anong ibigay ng opensa sa kanila. Baka parang mas enjoy pa nga sila dumepensa kaysa sa mag-offense Because you can see the intensity on their face na talagang hindi nagpapalit. St. Dominic not aware of the shot clock. Saucing, no avail there. You quickly down the other side, passes it to Santos. Hands it off to you. Doesn't use that screen, but quickly closing the door is De Manuel. Powering his way inside, Saucing, kinuha lang. And you will be fouled there. I believe that's against Michael Saucing. But we can see Michael Carliu clenching onto his mouth there. Parang natamaan yata siya dun on that semi-uppercut. Pero mukhang okay lang naman siya. It's really all part of basketball. Parang hindi naman sinasadya. They were just trying to go for possession there. Pero ito na naman, full court press ang ipapa-implement ng San Sebastian dito.
Kitang-kita mo talaga yung similarities ng dalawang teams na ito.
These guys are really fast break versus fast break. They have size on their teams, but not enough that they can pride their offense on. It's really fast basketball. Itong dalawang larong to.
And that's why I was telling you earlier about, since I was able to cover the St.Dominic game, kinukwentuhan kita about yung sa offensive sets nila, ilang beses sila na tawagan ng 24 shot clock violation.
Di sila sanay
I saw the look on your face na nagulat ka Kasi usually, mabilisan nga yung pace nila.
So when they really do half-court sets, as Chad Amante got that put back earlier, this instant replay, good positioning there by Chad Amante. Pero talagang hindi naman sa hindi sanay, no? Pero mas forte ng dalawang team na to. Sa fast break, ako, yan yung pinaka-ayoko pag nagdadaro ako. Gusto ko half-court set
Set lang.
Pagkuha ko ng bola, okay, set.
Okay.
Okay guys, set.
Kahit sa time zone, set rin.
Set din. Kasi masyadong atat yung mga bola, dumadating kagad Time out. Ganun lang. Pero itong dalawa talagang allergic sa half-court set to. Pero I mean, in terms of sustainability of play, no? Conditioning is something that I believe you pass on even if you're older. Even if you get older. But all the way to the hole, slicing like a hot knife through butter. J. De Manuel getting that basket. With the foul as we take a look at the shacking play of the game. Brought to you by Shawarma Shack. This player that supposedly is exchanging for Michael Saucing in case lumipat siya ng team. J. De Manuel showing his skills and talents dito sa Taguig.
Definitely a much smaller frame than Michael Saucing, pero fearless no?
Michael Saucing kasi parang tangke yung build
Pang ano?
Parang tangke. Pang-tangke yan Yung shoulders niya mas malaki pa sa bola. Yun yung nakakatakot dyan kay Michael Saucing Kung binangga ka niyan, mapapabalik ka ng Tagaytay
Breakfast na siguro. Shoulder press.
Shoulder press. Tapos yung lunch, side delt raise. Tapos dinner, rear delt raise. Ganun. Pero on the floor now, after that last scuffle, is Michael Carliu again on the receiving end of that bump by San Sebastian, and both teams now in the penalty.
Still have less than 1.5 minutes remaining.
Michael Carliu missing that first free throw.
Nabugbog na Medyo na yung shooting.
Kanina kasi napahawak siya sa bibig niya kasi nung tumama yung siko ng kalaban sa bibig niya, kala ko natalsigan ng ngipin but thankfully hindi naman. Hindi naman yata.
Buo pa naman.
Use smooth like silk there. St. Dominic aiming to break that press. Good double team there in the corner. And Palaruan controls it. Good crossover there. Michael Carliu takes that three. And that's going to be an offensive foul, I believe, against Andrio Santos. Nakita na hindi siya nakapwesto ng maayos. Napituan ng offensive. So now Sepnyo inbounding here for St. Dominic. Amante. Trying to force this turnover, San Sebastian. Sayang, hindi naka-capitalize dun si Santos. Three-pointer is pure. Para kay Daniel Sepnyo. Showing his range as a stretch forward, I believe, for St.Dominic.
Grabe, double-digit lead na agad itong St.Dominic Pikemen.
They really came here on business. San Sebastian, medyo na gulpe de gulat ang usually nang gugulat. 30 seconds in the first quarter. Kapulong wisely pulling it back.
Pag-usapan rin natin to si number 1 no, for the
Si
Pikemen.
Chad Amante.
Chad Amante. Tamang-tama yung sinabi ko sa'yo kanina. Energy guy.
Yeah.
Diba? I don't know if you noticed a while ago, pagpasok niya, nakakuha siya ng offensive rebound and put back.
Yep, and he was already feeling himself. Palaruan, kick out, but passing it to nobody. 3.7 remaining in the game clock. St.Dominic can make it a 13-point lead with probably a half-court or a pull-up three here. De Manuel checks in for Aaron Dahaw. Gives it to Michael Sosing. Quick crossover, nasundutan ng Stags. And that will be the elapse of the first quarter between these two teams. The St.Dominic Pikemen take on an early commanding lead of 10 points against the NCAA Giants in the San Sebastian Golden Stags, impressing them with their outside shooting and playing their usual brand of defense. We'll be right back with the next 10 minutes of action for game number 2 of the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup. And now we are back to the second quarter between San Sebastian and St.Dominic. The new fives on the floor now as Lumanag will take it out for the first possession of San Sebastian. Yung San Sebastian mukhang slow start sila so far. Itong slow start pero fast naman talaga yung usual style of play nila. Ano yung mga nakikita nating kakulangan ng San Sebastian dito against the Pikemen?
Actually, maganda yung simula nila nung first quarter, no? They actually went up by 6-0. Kaso, after nun, medyo naging hesitant sila no? And a little careless with the ball. Puro turnovers and then the Pikemen started, they got going. Ayun, it's just really taking care of the basketball and they have to go back to that game plan nga they were saying, no?
Actually, yun yung medyo mahirap matel sa game na to, no? If it's the defense of St.Dominic or if it's the carelessness of San Sebastian. It's hard to pinpoint it on both, pero para fair, it's both. Kasi dahil sa defense nga ng St.Dominic, nahihirapan talagang dumiskarte itong team ng San Sebastian. But this is something that they can do right back to the St.Dominic team to force them into turnovers. Lahat ng mga nandyan sa Baste, kayang-kaya mag-fast break na mga yan.
And you know, they really work on their conditioning since they're not really a tall team. So, that's not a question if they're in shape or not.
Ball will sail back to St.Dominic. Sorry, to San Sebastian. With a fresh 24. And St.Dominic still implementing that full court press. But broken quite quickly there. Good recovery by Ramir Emerenciana.
And ito, no, for the Pikemen, we have number 18, Kapulong, who just checked in the ball game. He is one of those mainstays for the Pikemen. Aside from sila Dakiwag, sila what do you call this? Sila Sosing. Ayan, nandyan si Emerenciana, si Amante, Guadamor, taka itong si Kapulong.
We saw how Chad Amante did not give up on that play, no, against a much taller Russell Rodriguez. Ngayon, kapag pinasa kagad ulit sa kanya sa loob, itong si Russell Rodriguez, titinginin sa likod eh. Bago, because J. De Manuel is probably half his size. I mean, he jumped all the way up there. Sosing brings it down against Gene Ilagan. All the way to the basket, sidesteps, nagkape pa sa ere. Getting that basket to go with the whistle.
Oh, what a move by Michael Sosing. Tingnan mo as he blows by, may fake to the right and then binit-bit.
Delicious. Thank you very much. And as Michael Sosing takes these free throws, we'll be heading into a timeout in a while. 10-point lead here for St. Dominic. We'll be right back.
Welcome back mga kaliga. And among the Golden Stags, it is Ken Palaruan who has a different reason kung bakit niya pinili ang Baste. Coming off from a UAAP team, Ken tells that he transferred to Baste because this is where he feels na mas nakakomplement ang game style niya. Ken also loves the action and we will be seeing more from him in this game. But for now, pakinggan muna natin ang sentiments ni Migs and Justin.
Thank you, Bianca. And Ken Palaruan, apparently feeling home siya dito sa San Sebastian. And that's a good thing. Gaano ba ka-importante na mag-mix ka well with the culture of a team, Justin?
Well, yun talaga, no? If basketball is going to be your bread and butter, when you know, if that's gonna be your bread and butter, then you have to know where you fit best. You're gonna need to put yourself in a situation where you're gonna shine, and that's gonna give you opportunities when you get to the pros.
And one play here by Gene Ilagan. Ginantihan niya kagad si Sosing, cutting down the lead to 9. And Ken Palaruan welcoming himself to his new team in his new home in the San Sebastian Golden Stags. Kapulong toying with the defense here but quickly double teamed. Shot clock reads 5 and stolen there by San Sebastian. On the other way, almost a chase down block, but fixed and cleaned up by Junix Segovia. Si Segovia actually isa din to sa mga pinapag-usapan natin for San Sebastian. I really wasn't able to cover him as much during the last Next Man Cup, but also an energy guy. Kung sino si Chad Amante dito sa St.Dominic, eto naman si Junix Segovia. Once he comes off the bench, you can expect more or less laging quality minutes.
Ayun, and speaking of quality minutes, after getting that offensive rebound, siya naman nakakuha ng stop against no one other than Michael Sosing.
Si Junix shut down Segovia. Yan siya. Tapos si Jay, I can jump higher De Manuel. Yan siya. Ako si Mix, time zone card platinum holder.
Catch and shoot.
Catch and shoot lang. Oh, inside hand finish. That's tough. Para kay Andre Lumanag. One of the, we talked to coach earlier, kung sino yung mga sa tingin niyang susunod dito sa Team A na mainstays niya. Right now, pinapalaro niya mostly itong mga second stringers ng Golden Stags. Pero nung tinanong natin siya kung sino yung sa tingin nating mga susunod who's gonna pick up the reins of the Golden Stags, he named a few like Andre Lumanag. He named Lance Ronquillo, Jerover Cabilia, sina Ken Palaruan. And actually, he named most of his guys naman. It's just that these are the guys na, based on their numbers right now, have the greatest chance in making it to the league right next.
And he mentioned nga, no, na there's a number of players that they're thinking of na iaangat nila. Pero for now, it still remains to be seen. It's undecided pa rin.
As we take a look at this instant replay, access denied. Says Ken Alvaran. as he protects the pick for St.Dominic. And don't look now, Justin, it's just a 5-point game now in favor of St.Dominic.
After that timeout, no, from the San Sebastian Stags, they went on a mini 4-0 run.
Yep, and that's a big deal right now. If you create some momentum as the Golden Stags, that's a big deal. And now they have the ball again. Segovia finds Cabilia. Grover Cabilia coming from Guangming College. Lance Ronquillo, the Spitfire guard of San Sebastian from USD High School, but well defended there by St.Dominic. And all the way, Chad Amante blocked, I believe, from behind. Great defense there by Baste. Back-to-back great defensive possessions for both teams. All the way. And that is going to be rejected at the apex as Ken Palaroan will head to the free throw line as we take a look at this last play. Inside pass to Palaroan, but good defense there by Ken Alvaran.
Oo, pero ang ganda ng pasabit ni Ken Palaroan.
Ken Palaroan from the UE Red Warriors. A very good facilitator, can score at will, pero ngayon, medyo iba yung nagpipick up ng slack for San Sebastian right now. Hindi pa natin siya masyado nararamdaman. Hindi katulad ng game 1 natin kanina. Matthew Hukom, player of the game kagad from DLSU Team B, all the way from his home province, away from his family on his special day, birthday pa niya ngayon.
Birthday.
Pero ngayon, si Ken Palaroan from UE, di pa natin siya masyadong nararamdaman ng mahika.
Grabe naman yung pinakita ni who was that player? The one from Dumaguete, the one you just mentioned.
Si Matthew Hukom.
Matthew Hukom. Grabe yung pinakita. Kaya naman pala, birthday niya.
Yes. 18 points. Talagang nagpaligo siya sa 3. Pero ngayon, sa San Sebastian, yung isa sa mga hinahanapan ko ng contributions ngayon. As we see on the inside, ito number 33, si Khalil Amil. Tinitignan natin ngayon for San Sebastian. Personally, itong si Lance Ronquillo. This guy can really score in bunches. As much as I hate to say it kasi sobrang gasgas na nun, he really can. Kapag nakakuha to ng momentum, ay napakahirap pigilan. Even for a guy his size. But syempre, that opens up the floor for San Sebastian. Kaya nananalo itong Golden Stags na ito eh. Kapag na-attract ni Ronquillo yung depensa, ang galing niya mag-kick out sa open niya kakampi.
It goes to show how much of a threat he is on the offensive end, na nakaka-attract siya ng mga help defenders, and yun nga na nalibre si Anil dahil sa drive niya.
Sayang, Chad Amante fishing for the foul, and now just a 2-point deficit for San Sebastian. Take a look at this move by Chad Amante attacking the defense immediately of Ken Palaroan. Nakita niya na nawala na siya pwesto ng pivot. Inatake niya yung outside foot na yun. Sosing tries to find Amante attacking the baseline. Reverse layup is blocked by Palaroan.
2 previous possessions, medyo nagigigil si Amante.
Yep. He's playing a bit of rushed offense here. Segovia fade away. He can make that shot but does not make it that time. And substitution coming in here for St.Dominic. Emeran Shana checks in for Amante. A much more steady player. Nakita siguro ni Coach Bong de la Cruz, maglagay ulit tayo ng veterano dito. Sosing. Quickly double-teamed at the backcourt. De Manuel gets it. Opportunity here. Perimeter jumper, no good. Segovia again battling for that rebound. Ronquillo. Alley-oop to Amil is good. And now the game is tied at 27. San Sebastian slowly but surely chipping into this lead and deadlocking the game at 27. That was your Eastern Communications assist of the game. Alley-oop, Ronquillo to Amil. We'll be right back for more Pinoyliga Next Man Cup.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap. It puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? when it's the Smart app. Download it now.
And St. Dominic will talk things over coming from this timeout as they were just up by 10 or I believe 12 and now the game is tied at 27. What did San Sebastian do differently there to cut up into this lead and deadlock the game at 27?
Well, that this time around, sila naman yung naging aggressive on the defensive end, no? Forcing turnovers and ayun, capitalizing on those fast break points. Kaya na-tie na ng San Sebastian itong ball game na to.
Emerenciana drive to the baseline pero naawalan ng space doon as San Sebastian gets the ball back. And really the defense was the key player there, no? Especially for San Sebastian cutting into this lead. And now St. Dominic find themselves at a dead end, trying to find an answer against the San Sebastian onslaught. Palaroan in his playhouse. Pero may unexpected intruder dun na si Ramir Emerenciana, one of the veterans of the St. Dominic squad, getting that foul against Palaroan. On the floor now, right now for St. Dominic, we have Sepnyo. We have Alvaran. We have Tilos. We have number 16. We have John Sangalang and Michael Sosing. Full court press here for the Golden Stags. Oh, and quick double team. Oh, dribbling out of that trap. Good job there by St. Dominic. And Tilos' elbow jumper is good. And ngayon kagad na-break kagad ni Tilos, stopping the bleeding there as both teams in the penalty. I thought that was a foul. Apparently, travel pala ang tinawag doon ng referee.
Smooth jumper. Smooth-looking jumper para kay Tilos.
And substitution coming in here. Sosing will take a break as Howard Aulauron will be checking in. And turnover here for almost converting there, but ball will go back to San Sebastian. Sorry, to St. Dominic. And checking out is Segovia. Segovia providing quality minutes here for San Sebastian, being the energy guy, getting those rebounds. And up, pinapahinga muna ni coach. Great defense there by Alaurin. He was expecting the call. Nauna yung reklamo eh. Tinagnan lang kagad yung referee, but that's great defense there.
I feel like the play stopped for like half a second.
Oo. Pero lahat nanigas bigla eh. Alaurin against that France Chuidian defense.
And ito na nga, penalty situation na tayo. We are expecting free throws for Alaurin.
Misses that first free throw is Alaurin. Same five will stay on the... Sorry, different players now for St. Dominic.
And both teams in the penalty situation. Tingnan natin kung sino ang makaka-capitalize ng opportunity na to.
Missing both free throws is Alaurin. And that's something you do not want to see if you're St. Dominic, because both teams in the penalty earlier in the second. Ronquillo trying to ward off the defense here. Choidian finds Cabilia. Pulls up from three. Would have been big as he stepped back for that jumper.
The shot was online as well.
Oo nga eh. Talagang sumobra na ng konting-konti. Oh, and nagpasabit doon si number 16, si John Sangalang. So he'll be making his way to the free throw line once again. Let's take a look at this instant replay. No? Talagang kitang-kita naman yung foul. You know, he was in the spot of the shooter, not allowing him space to land, and that's gonna be a foul.
Finally, Pikeman makes the free throw.
St. Dominic missing the services of Ed Dakiwag as he is recovering from an injury, but Michael Sosing will be playing, and they will be looking at the veteran leadership of the likes of Sid Capulong, Ramir Emerenciana, Chad Amante, and Chico Guedamor.
And wala rin today si Joseph Timtiman due to that disqualifying foul against New Era.
Yun lang. I mean, he was going against, I believe, si Adams or si Sevilla. Pero, ayun nga, masyadong nagkainitan. And both of these teams, thankfully, so far okay pa sila. Hindi pa sila nag-aaway. Pero, kumbaga, mental warfare lang muna. Pero these guys are known to be like the bad boys type of basketball. Itong St. Dominic tsaka San Sebastian.
Saka maganda rin yung pinakita naman ng St. Dominic after. Kasi Coach Bong de la Cruz, sinabihan niya si Joseph Timtiman na lumapit sa bench ng New Era at mag-apologize din. Which he did before leaving the venue.
So at the free throw line is John Sanggalang after being fouled again from the similar spot na hindi pa rin natuto yung defender niya.
And yes, di po kayo nagkakamali. Second quarter pa rin because 3 minutes remaining in the ball game. Penalty situation na yung parehong kupunan.
Perfect free throw trip finally for St. Dominic. Lance Ronquillo will be calling the play here for San Sebastian as he is picked up by Alaurin. Palaroan. Good backdoor cut by Cabilia. Drop pass to the inside. And that was played to perfection by Andrio Santos.
Cabilia fitting right in with the Stags, no?
Etong si Cabilia, actually, he's playing very well within the system. Hindi siya mukhang nagmamadali sa mga tira niya. And Tilos showing his outside touch with a little bit of a stare down on his defender as they are now up by 4. Almost no difference between shot clock and game clock. Ronquillo, inside pass, Palaruan. But inside, Ken Alvaran has other plans.
Ganda ng pasa ni Ronquillo doon. However, better defense.
Look at this. Ronquillo seeing the cutting Palaruan, but Alvaran said, absolutely not today. We'll be right back after this timeout. Please stay tuned. And coming back from this timeout as we have the last 13.6 seconds of the second quarter. Napa-timeout yung San Sebastian dito to make sure that they end on the best note possible. The 5 of St. Dominic making their way back into the court. Shot clock reads 11. Trying to find Ronquillo. Gets it into Drover Cabilia. Tries to work at the post. Great defense there by St. Dominic. And perimeter shot is no good para kay Cabilia. Para kay Santos rather. Running shot, no still. And that will be the end of the second quarter. 35-31 despite St. Dominic leading for majority of the first quarter. Saints, now they're just up by 4. San Sebastian had a run of their own, deadlocking them at 27 earlier on. But the woes of San Sebastian continue. Looking at good shots, good opportunities, but St. Dominic's defense always there to bother the shots. 35-31 is our score. We'll be right back for the second half of action for game number 2.
10 taon ka na
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, coins collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
Mga kaliga, well, good afternoon, and I'm here with our guest for today, which is the St.Dominic College of Asia President, Dr. J. Andaman. Now, Dr. J, thank you po for joining us here and again for dropping by to watch and support your team. Now, Dr. J, if I may ask po, apart from investing dun po sa academics, gaano po ka-importante that a school also invests in sports like basketball?
Yes, thank you very much, Bianca, and good afternoon to all the viewers of Pinoyliga Cup. And going to your questions, our institution is also giving equal premium to sports development because we also believe that this is one way of developing the confidence, the health conditions of our students as well. So it is very important in all our community development at St.Dominic College of Asia.
Yes po, Dr. J. And ano naman pong masasabi ninyo to your very own St. Dominic Pikeman?
Yes, I am really very proud to be the president of the institution, leading the Pikeman group in all its competition. Because recently, the last tournament that we have joined, the ISAA, we are the defending champion. And it is also our honor, and I would like to thank the tournament director, Mr. Benny, for inviting us in this Pinoyliga Cup. And I think we are starting to like the tournament proper because of its well-organized system of conducting the tournament. Thank you very much as well, Bianca, for inviting us here.
Yes po, Dr. J. And lastly, would you like to give a shout out po to greet someone or to thank someone because we're currently live right now?
Well, it is our honor to be part of this Pinoyliga Cup. And I wish more success to the group. And we are also inviting Pinoyliga in our Southern Tagalog region to start this kind of competition among the colleges and universities in the Southern or Region 4 area.
Yes po, Dr. J. Indeed, your words are very beautiful po and inspiring. Now that's all for our halftime interview. When we return, we'll have our exciting second half and our halftime analysis. But for now, see you in a while.
Thank you very much.
And now we are back to the second half, 35-31 as St. Dominic continues to remain in the captain's chair with a 4-point lead against the Golden Stags as we take a look at these halftime highlights brought to you by the Shawarma Shack. What has been the story of the first half, Justin? Ngayon, we saw a pretty teeter-totter experience from both of these teams. Lumamang yung St. Dominic for a while, pero ngayon, 4 na lang yung kalamangan nila.
Well, very balanced yung ball game na to, no? Parang nagpapalitan sila eh. We had San Sebastian starting out strong with their outside shooting, and then all of a sudden the Pikemen started picking it up, no? So if we look at the halftime stats, medyo similar eh. 10 out of 18 field goal percentage for the Pikemen and 8 out of 20 for the Stags. 3-point percentage almost the same. The rebound department goes to the Stags, leading 17-11. And then the assists, 9-7. And turnovers, the Pikemen taking care of the ball a little bit more and sporting a 4-point lead here at the half.
Yeah, better field goal percentage from 3, no? Especially itong San Sebastian. And better job in getting those turnovers against the Pikemen. So the leading scorers so far, Palaruan leading the way for all the scorers with 9. Cabilia shortly after with 6. And Santos with 4 for San Sebastian. And Manuel with 8. Michael Sosing and Sanggalang will be tied at 7. So itong si Joy De Manuel, siya yung nagte-take over ngayon sa St. Dominic squad na to. So tama nga yung naging prediction ng team ni head coach Bong ni Coach Bong de la Cruz na si Joy De Manuel talaga yung magte-take over if ever mawala itong si Michael Sosing.
And sa kabila naman, no, si Ken Palaroan, tama-tama yung pagpili niya ng like his new home with the San Sebastian Stags. He's the leading scorer of this ball game and his ball club.
And trying to battle through the screens, Dahaw, little bit of a miscue. Buti na lang, nabitawan ng konti yung bola. Scramble for the ball. And that will go back to St. Dominic.
Buti nakabawi yung San Sebastian Stags doon. May onting miscommunication on defense pero nakahabol si Palaroan. And was just right there in the nick of time to get a get his body to block that shot.
I think they tried to battle through one of the screens there, no? Tapos, pinastay lang siya. Hindi siya pina-overextend. Now, San Sebastian has another chance here. Trying to find on the inside itong si Russell Rodriguez. Pero good defense here by Dahaw. Shot clock reads 3. They have to go an emergency shot. But look who has the ball. I thought it was Palaroan, pero sayang, nawala yung bola. Sid Capulong, one of the veterans of this St.Dominic squad. Finding Sepnyo. Aaron Dahaw. Alvaran, short stab is good. And dito na nakikita natin yung hybrid level of basketball. Itong mga malalaking tao nitong St.Dominic, kaya ding knockdown ng mga perimeter jumpers. Hindi lang sila puro hook shot.
Oh, smooth elbow jumper para kay Ken Alvaran.
Shot clock is ticking down to 6. And the ball has other plans tonight. As we take a look at this rebound of the game brought to you by LGR. Sid Capulong, the smallest man on the floor, but with the biggest heart. Picked up by Ronquillo. Capulong gives it back, Sosing. Alvaran provides the shield. Gives it back, Capulong on the left side. Open is Daniel Sepnyo. Shot clock reads 4. Hirap talagang sa opensa. Oh, and overshoots that 3 badly. San Sebastian just rushing that fast break. Ayaw pa rin. And a bit sloppy on the last 2 possessions. Ngayon parang medyo yung St. Dominic muntik na mapito ng 24. San Sebastian unnecessarily rushing that last possession. St. Dominic now has a chance to redeem themselves.
Medyo nagmamadali yung both sides. Medyo rushed pass eh. Hindi naman kailangan ibigay agad dun sa fast break eh.
Dahaw resets the table here for St. Dominic. Sosing battles his way inside with sheer will, but he will will himself to the free throw line as he is fouled by Jerover Cabilia. Take a look at this instant replay. Talagang siya na lang eh. Dinire-diretso lang niya sa kanan. Binanggalang niya si Cabilia hanggang sa ilalim. And he gets those shots.
Kung breakfast mo ba naman yung
shoulder press, no? Tapos lateral races ka ng punch. Eh, mahirap talaga yan. Michael Sosing, one of the reliable contributors of the Pikemen squad. San Sebastian yet to have their go-to guy outside of Palaroan kasi nung nakita nga natin kanina, yung distribution ng scoring, equal pa talaga eh. Konti lang yung agwat ni Palaroan against all the others. Oh, and it's pretty pass to the inside but hindi lang nakatapos. Second chance. Reverse layup rejected by Dahaw. St. Dominic, fast break, gives it back. De Manuel loses it. Alvaran stays and scores.
Ganda ng simula ng quarter ni Alvaran, no? Already 4 points for this quarter.
St. Dominic finding themselves back in the lead but pamatay sunog si Andre Lumanag. Quite an early shot there for San Sebastian but in the nick of time, pasok yung tira na yun.
And a much needed basket for the San Sebastian Stags. Pamatay sunog ang 3-pointer ni Lumanag. Sorry.
Yeah. Capulong gives it to Dahaw all the way. Help defense was there. Palaroan is whistled. Palaroan obviously in disarray after that last call. He thought he got all ball. Let's take a look at this replay. Itong si Dahaw, kitang-kita yung supalpal niya kay Palaroan. Dahaw makes that first one.
Finally, the free throws are falling for the Pikemen.
Actually, if they made their free throws already earlier in the first half, this would be a much bigger lead here for St. Dominic. Makes both. Lance Ronquillo will wisely roll down the ball a bit. Trying to find Santos. Sosing almost with a steal. Shot clock reads 10. Quick crossover against Santos. Palaroan finds Ronquillo. Buwis buhay drive and gets the foul. And that's what he's known for. Itong si Lance Ronquillo, pag makakita lang ng konting puwang, tignan natin tong replay na to. Nakita niyang gumalaw lang ng konting-konti yung paa ng defender niya. He attacked it and did not look back at all.
Makakuha lang siya ng half step na advantage.
Baka nga quarter step lang, Justin. Sa sobrang bilis nito ni Lance Ronquillo. Smart basketball there and one pull-up jumper by Lumanag, and that is his calling card.
He's made 2 jumpers straight, and the San Sebastian Stags might have to get him going.
De Manuel, a flurry of handoffs, ends up with Sosing. Here we go, the muscle man all the way to the inside, blocked by Palaroan. Mukhang nabasa na ng San Sebastian yun. Pag nakuha ni Sosing dun sa top of the key or in the perimeter in general, yan, Laroan with the help defense gets that block.
Perfectly said. No, it was the help defense of Palaroan that stopped the drive of Michael Sosing.
Cabilla pulls away a bit. Palaroan fakes that 3. Gives it back, Cabilla. Could have been big for San Sebastian. And Capulong will reset with 5.5 remaining. Gets that pick from Dahaw. And a secondary pick. Alvaran momentarily open, rushed shot, but that's his spot.
And you know, this is the perfect time to talk about the previous game of the St.Dominic Pikemen.
Yeah, against New Era.
Yung third quarter, diba, we were discussing it earlier, they outscored New Era in the third quarter, 18-9. However, sa fourth quarter naman, sila yung na-outscore, 27-10. So, kailangan natin makita yung composure ng St.Dominic dito sa fourth quarter.
And I'm glad that you mentioned that sa 5-minute mark, no? Saktong-sakto. Kasi dito na magkaka-checkpoint itong St.Dominic. They were, kumbaga ang laki ng swing ng third and fourth quarter na yun, which eventually led to their loss. That was led by TJ Adams ng New Era. Tapos ngayon sa St.Dominic, medyo naghahanap pa sila ng momentum. Pero more on that later on. Let's listen to Bianca Tagarda. Bianca?
Isa sa mga standout players ng San Sebastian right now na si Lance Ronquillo is actually a star player in his previous team in UAAP Juniors Basketball, and that is UST. He may be the youngest or the smallest in his team, but every huddle maririnig na siya palagi ang minimension ni Coach Rizal to take in charge of the game. So much potential for this player, but what do you think about him, Mix and Justin?
Talagang si Lance Ronquillo, ibang breed ito eh. He came from UST High School and now he's the starting guard for San Sebastian. And who knows what the future holds for this kid, no? This guy drives like there's no tomorrow. He has a reliable outside shot, facilitates well, gets his teammates involved. Talagang, I see a lot in him for sure. As Joy De Manuel from Bacoor with love, bailing them out with that last second 3.
Grabe, consistent talaga yung laro ni
Joy
De Manuel.
No? Yep. Pero yun nga, going back to Ronquillo for a while, he was the go-to player for UST. As you take a look at this instant replays, again, pull-up jumper as the shot clock wound down and right on time. Pero yeah, what are your thoughts on Lance Ronquillo? This guy, baka kasi may nakikita ka na hindi ko nakikita.
Well, you know, he's one of the main guys here in their Team B. And a lot of players here are gonna be moving up to Team A. And ang ganda niyan, when he moves up, he has a lot of guys like sila Are and who was the one you were talking about?
Si Maliwat.
Yes, Maliwat. If those guys are their gunners, ang ganda ng magagawa nun for Ronquillo eh.
Oh yeah.
He can set them up. At the same time, pag yung focus nasa dalawang yon, it'll give him siya yung malilibre. Siya yung hindi bibigyan ng pansin masyado, and it'll allow him to shine on the offensive end.
But that's also a challenge for Lance, no? Kumbaga, kung si Maliwat and si Are, well, si Are in particular, they occupy the same position eh. So now it's a matter of, do you play them together? Do you play them separately? Does one come off the bench? So that's definitely something that San Sebastian can explore once the time arrives. So, ganon.
Oo.
Segovia checks back in for the Golden Stags. as etong si Manuel just missed that three-pointer earlier. Now 3 minutes remaining.
And of course, no, you have to take into consideration yung size rin ni Ronquillo.
Oh yeah.
Diba? Not the tallest of guards, however, one of the toughest for sure.
Oh yeah.
But you also have to make sure that you don't create that much of a mismatch in terms of size.
He might actually be the smallest guard we have in the next Man Cup, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Kasi sa mga nakita nating mga teams na nag-debut na, sa mga na more than one game, he might be the smallest guard. But arguably, he has the biggest heart.
Oh, there's also another player on the side of the pikemen, no? Hasn't seen action today, but we noticed him earlier. Another, how should I say it? Another tough player.
Sino yan?
On the, di ko nakuha yung, last name eh. Pero, di ba kanina sa screen?
Ipapakawala yan baka next game.
Oo.
Kasi nagre-recover pa yan. Segovia missing that 3. And ball will sail back to St.Dominic. Emil checking back in for the Golden Stags. And that three-pointer was smooth like butter para kay John Sangalang. Propelling themselves to a 13-point lead with 2 minutes remaining here in the third. St.Dominic breaks this full-court press. Now back to Alvin Isaac. Alvin Isaac also one of the players na pinag-usapan ni Coach Bong de la Cruz, no? One of the reliable outside shooters. Yun yung number na tinawag kay Isaac. Pero si Sosing, narinig niya tayo, nagpakawala ng tres para sa kanya.
Sabi niya, pati ako may shooting din. Oh, that's a hard foul.
And let's take a look at this instant replay. What happened there? Sosing, hand down, man down. Draining that three from the left wing. And that for sure will open up the defense even more. Amante all the way, sidestepping, and gets the finger roll to go.
Single-handedly breaking the press of the San Sebastian Stags.
And finishing with a single hand.
Iniwan pa niyang nakataas eh.
Oo, para nang malaman ng lahat. Ako yun ha, ako yun. And now inside, Emil blocked. Absolute chase down defense from Chad Amante.
And now you know why he's the energy guy.
Yep. Chad Amante will reset with Alvin Isaac. And now nagpapahinga muna itong si De Manuel. Tilos finds Amante, tries to get the rebound. Amante hits him a bit, but it looks like it was unintentional. Immediately comforting the guy that he just hit. Etong si Ken Palaroan pala ang natamaan niya. Ayun, medyo sumabit yung siko ng konti, but he was going for the ball. So nothing intentional for sure. Pero that's what we saw, but the referees might have seen it a bit differently. So the referees will review for now kung ano yung nangyari doon.
Kasama rin ang commissioner natin na naka-pink ngayon, si Boying Diloy. Shoutout
si
sa'yo,
Commissioner Boying. Yes. Mukhang hindi ka naman kinontratas para sabihin yun, di ba?
Di naman. Out of my own will naman yun.
Very organic naman yung pagkasabi mo. I felt that from the bottom of your heart talaga.
Pero coach ko siya sa mga ibang liga, so sana pag umokay na yung injury ko, mababad tayo.
Mababad ka ng 2 minutes more. Sa bench.
Oo, kasi usually 40 minutes binibigay sa akin ni Coach. Coach, 38 lang.
38? 40? Yung quarters, dalawa. 20 minutes each. Ganun lang. And it looks like the referees have done reviewing. And it looks like they will whistle a regular foul on Chad Amante. He was just going for the ball against Palaroan.
So nothing excessive naman. Huh?
Mukhang na-sweet talk ni Commissioner Boying. Na parang regular foul lang. Almost stepping out of bounds. That's St.Dominic. Intimidation. Mukhang na-off balance yung player. The force of words. And Amante picking up that quick third. And yep, that might have been a push. That's a little push by Chad Amante. Enough for the referee to call it.
That was a better angle the second time around.
Kitang-kita nilagay yung kamay dun sa player mismo.
Yung una, kala natin salita lang nagpadapa sa kanya
Pero may may external force As St. Dominic finds themselves in the penalty now as they are just up by 17. San Sebastian consistently making their free throws more than this St. Dominic squad. Looking to end this quarter with a bang.
San Sebastian now looking to go for a full court press, hoping to cause some early turnovers.
And looks like they stay with man-to-man defense. Alvin Isaac finds Amante, quick double team in the top of the key. Good game plan there by head coach Rysel. No? Nakita na si Amante, nakatalikod nung tinanggap niya yung bola. Quick double pero nag-foul lang. That was their last foul to give. Next one puts them in the penalty. Sosing at the inbound now, set to check in is Santos. Lalabas muna to si Amil. A bit more speed in this San Sebastian lineup. As St. Dominic will go for the last shot. Sosing, he's made for this. Isaac overshoots that 3 and 1.6 remaining, but that is very uncharacteristic of Alvin. Baseball pass to the right side. Cabilia will count if it goes. But that's not going to be enough time for Gene Ilagan, hoisting up that last second shot. And that will be the end of the third quarter. 56-40 is our score. As we take a look at these third quarter highlights, block after block, 3 after 3. But St. Dominic has pulled away with a decisive run late in the third quarter, propelling them to a 16-point lead. Momentum being built by just that last shot by De Manuel. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter of game number 2 of the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap. It puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
At nagbabalik ang ating fourth quarter. This is your family audience scam brought to you by Amelie Hotel Manila. Audience members continuing to grow here dito sa ENDERUN College in Taguig City para masubaybayan at masuportahan ang kanilang mga home team. Right now, it's game number 2 between the San Sebastian Golden Stags and the St. Dominic College of Asia Pikemen. 30 minutes have passed and the last 10 minutes are upon us. St. Dominic looks like they're gonna come up with a win right now.
And let's take time to invite the people to join here in ENDERUN at McKinley Hill, Taguig City. We still have 2 more games after this. And very entertaining games as we have the Ateneo Blue Eagles going up against the defending champions of the NCAA, the Mapua Cardinals. And our last game,
our home court advantage havers. Ang ENDERUN Titans will be going against the Guangming College Flying Dragons. Pero palipad yung tres din na yan ni John Sanggalang. Pero syempre, kung wala kayo dito sa Taguig City, that is perfectly fine. You can catch us on our social media channels in Facebook and YouTube at the Pinoyliga Cup.
Yeah.
Joy De Manuel now. Quick reach by Gene Ilagan, whistled for the foul.
And mukhang 2-0 ka today, Migs, sa mga predictions.
Oo nga eh. Mukhang nagsisisi na nga ako eh. But then again, I always root for the underdog. Lagi akong nandun. Kanina CSB ako eh.
CSB din ako kanina, di ba? Kasi nga alumni tayo.
Ikaw lang.
Sorry, alumni
ikaw
ako.
Lang. 1-1.
Yeah.
1-1.
Ikaw ang 2-0, sabi ko.
Ako yung,
CSB.
yeah. I am 2-0. Ikaw yung 0-2.
Yes. Ay, hindi, 1-1
ka. Kasi kanina yung prediction natin pareho, Benilde ang mananalo. Ngayon, St. Dominic, from the pre-game, sinabi ko na kagad, baka kasi sabihin na bandwago, hindi naman yata. Pero, St. Dominic, I always love to root for an underdog. I thought San Sebastians were the favorites coming into this ball game, but St. Dominic had other plans.
Sorry, it took Migs and I a while to get our scores together. Medyo kanina pa kami nagkukwentuhan dito.
Oo. Pero yun naman, 2-0 ako, 1-1 ka.
Congrats. Ano bang utang ko sa'yo?
Wala. Ano lang, tamang prediction next time. And timeout will be called by the San Sebastian Golden Stags. 63-40. 23-point lead now as this lead has inflated to past 20. We'll be right back for more Pinoyliga Cup action.
St.Dominic cannot lose today, lalong-lalo na at nanunood ang kanilang president whom we get to talk to during halftime. That is Dr. J. Andaman. Nabanggit nga ni Dr. J that he was a former athlete and same sport din ang kanyang hilig, that is basketball. To watch the Pikemen play is Dr. J's way of reliving his youthful days as a basketball player. Now, Migs and Justin, kamusta naman kayo dyan dahil fourth quarter na tayo?
Thank you, Bianca. And fourth quarter, mukhang St.Dominic basketball all game long ang nilaro ng mga to. They have played the pace na talagang kinikilala nating Pikemen. Especially with their president, si Dr. Andaman, na nanonood. They came from a loss during their first game. Ngayon, talagang hindi tayo pwede matalo ulit.
At saka si Dr. J pala ay athlete
Dating
rin ng
basketball
panahon.
player pala.
At saka malamang yung nickname niya nung panahon na yun, Dr. J din.
The Dr. J or baka the president. Pwede the president. Or the Pikeman.
I'm sure you know Julius Irving naman.
Yeah.
Yan ang
Hindi
tunay
naman ako
na,
ganun kabata.
yan ang tunay na Dr. J.
Graduate na ako ng high school mga 2 weeks ago. And as you take a look at this instant replay, reverse layup, that was good para kay Santos. Kaya makakakuha siya ng bonus free throw to stop the bleeding. 7.5 remaining in the fourth quarter.
But still, 21-point deficit.
Malaki-laki to. But San Sebastian has come back from bigger deficits. If they successfully play defense, talagang pressure the ball every possession they can get. Pero kung dumating na sa 5-minute mark, tapos nakalamang pa rin ng 15 itong St.Dominic, it will most likely be St.Dominic basketball.
Medyo mahirap ng habulin yun.
Mahirap na. 5-minute mark, tapos 15, mahirap. 10 doable pa eh. Could have been big saucing. And ball will go back to San Sebastian.
Pag pumasok yung mga tres na ganun, game over na talaga.
Ay, oo. Kung Pasko, Pasko eh.
Oo.
Talagang pag umulan, aambon. Ganun siguro, hindi ko alam eh. Malakas yung bagyo dito eh, sa ENDERUN. Naalala ko nun, nung we have games talaga na kapag sumot yung isang tres, parang dagat yung ring eh. Dire-diretso, ganun ka siguro, no? Ako, kapag sumot ako, lalo na sa mga, yung sa pambatang time zone, ang laki ng ring eh.
Ayun.
Dali lang. Hindi ko na nga binibitawan yung bola eh.
Tapos yung mga, di ba, pag shoot ka doon, parang 2 points per basket eh, di ba?
Ako 4 eh.
Pero
kasi mabilis yung kamay ko eh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ganun lang. Dalawa pa.
Tapos pag sunod-sunod yung shoot mo, nagiging +3 na bawat basket.
Oo. Kasi nare-recognize na mo siya, galing naman ito, ambidextrous.
Kaya pala, pag minsan nakakita ko dun sa basket, dun sa laruan ng time zone, pag mahaba yung pila, paulit-ulit ka na naglalaro doon, tapos hindi na natatapos yung isang token mo, tapos nagkakaroon na ng pila, ikaw pala yung naglalaro noon.
Pero mukhang mahaba yung pila na susunod kay Ken Palaroan as he made that 3-pointer for San Sebastian. Cutting down the lead to 19? 18. 48, 15. 18. Kinompute ko tuloy. Pero still a double-digit lead here for St.Dominic. But mukhang San Sebastian slowly finding their breath here.
Nahalata tayo with numbers today. Nagsimula tayo dun sa scores eh.
Parang kaya tayo nandito eh. Wala naman tayo para magbilang eh. Yung binibilang lang natin is panalo at talo ng mga teams na nandito. And coming from behind was the foul by Andre Lumanag. Na-foul doon si number 22, that's Ken Alvaran. As he could have finished that shot. Sayang lang, hindi niya nagawa yun.
Nice recognition though by Michael Sosing. Medyo got stuck in traffic, but with the presence of mind to feed his big man, Ken Alvaran.
Yep. And this is, speaking of big men, no? Isa sa mga big contributing big men kuno ng St. Dominic, itong si Chad Amante. Hindi lang siya nasa floor, he's on the floor now, pero one of the energy guys, sabi mo nga, nakita naman natin kapag nakasupalpal, nakakuha ng rebound, he provides that morale boost that St. Dominic needs. And I believe we've seen him before na kahit natatalo yung St. Dominic, grabe pa rin yung energy nito.
Actually, even the first game niya against New Era, mas dikit yung ball game niya. Grabe yung energy niya.
Oh, yeah.
First quarter pa lang, pag
when it looks like that player is down, grasping onto his left eye, itong si Ken Palaroan. Mukhang si Sid Capulong yung nakahuli dun kay Palaroan. Mukhang hindi naman sinasadya. Nag-sorry naman kaagad si Sid. But both teams reporting back to their both sides. I-review natin yun. Let's look at this painted area here.
We're looking at Palaroan.
We're looking at Ken Palaroan here. And as Sid Capulong comes to that screen, bababa si Sid. There it is.
Hindi naman sinadya.
And he was trying to extend his arm to stop that cut ni Ken Palaroan, pero wala naman magagawa yung braso ni Sid Capulong kung sa laki ni Ken Palaroan naman, di ba?
Most likely, it will be called a regular foul.
Oh yeah. Nagulat lang talaga si Ken. I mean, if hindi niya akalain na mag-extend ng arm ng ganun si Sid Capulong Nag-cut lang siya sa basket, nagkataon na nandun din yung kamay ni Sid.
Posibleng sumisenyas lang siya sa kakampi niya na, pakat si Palaroan, saluhin niyo ako.
Ako usually sinisenyasan ako Parang, uy, shooter Ay, thank you.
Thank you.
Shooter. Tapos pagkatapos nun, di na papasok. Nabati na
Okay ka na pag ganun.
Okay na ako nun. Nakaisa na ako 3 points na ako nun. Okay na yan.
Kikiligin ka na sa gilid.
Naman.
Sa gilid.
And now I believe this is the starting five of San Sebastian on the floor. Ronquillo, Lumanag, Cabilla, Santos, and Palaroan. And that will be a regular foul against Sid Capulong as whistled by our referee. Hindi naman niya sinasadya. Again, not an act of violence, nothing outside of the game of basketball. Just a normal foul.
Yes, a regular blocking foul called on Capulong.
Shot clock reads 14. Gets it to Palaroan. Quick spin. And that's gonna be a holding foul against Chad Amante. Tinatry niya i-contain itong si Santos. Pero the coach of San Sebastian will be calling another timeout as they're down by 20. We'll be right back after this break for more Pinoyliga Next Man Cup action. And now coming back from this timeout of San Sebastian, they got the opportunity to talk things over as they were down by 20. And huling instructions galing kay Coach Rysel bago bumalik ang kanyang 5 sa hardwood. Shot clock reads 14. Ronquillo at the inbound. Finds Lumanag. Picked up by Sosing. Palaroan drives to the basket with no regard. Gets his own miss but overshoots it. And Sid Capulong will reset. Sanggalang gets that pick from Chad Amante. Hinanap si Capulong. Ito na naman, medyo matagal na naman yung set nitong St. Dominic. Amante all the way. No good. And mukhang walang masyadong play yung St. Dominic na may drop pass Kapag nakakuha sila sa perimeter, blocked from behind. Oh my goodness, that defense by Ken Alvaran showing who's boss on the inside. Getting that pick from Amante. Saucing all the way high, arcing hook is good.
Pero ang ganda rin ng ginagawa ni Coach Rysel Castro. You know?
Yes.
The game is already out of their hands. Pero, you know, he uses this extra 5 minutes as a teaching moment
Teaching moment yan
to his team. No? Kahit get down na sila, the game's out of hand, they use the time to execute the plays.
Yeah. Saucing with that quick sweeping hook. Di man lang niya ginamit yung katawan niya para mumbangga. Andrea Santos at the line now. Short. He has one more shot here. Playing quality minutes here for the Golden Stags. And makes that second. And substitutions coming in here for San Sebastian. Andrea Santos will take a seat for now for San Sebastian.
Oh, we have Segovia and Rodriguez checking in.
Oh, pasok na naman ang energy man ng San Sebastian. Itong si Junic Segovia. Oh, quick find onside. Kapulong with the finish. And now they are officially on cruise control.
Oh.
Tapos, well, then again, penalty itong St.Dominic. So that's something they have to be careful. San Sebastian still has one more foul to give.
Nice pass.
Great pass by Segovia to Rodriguez. Di lang nag-connect. Pero in terms of defensive discipline, no? Disiplinado itong team ng San Sebastian eh. Parang bihira lang sila nag-penalty. They're playing good defense. It's just that it's not energetic enough, I think. Na hindi nila na-meet yung nabigay na bar, na-provide na bar ng St. Dominic na squad.
So sa second half talaga medyo flat na yung start ng San Sebastian. No?
Rodriguez for the second free throw. That's good. Now they're within 21.
And I think the Stags are waving the white flag as they take out Ronquillo from this ball game.
Ay, oo.
At saka si Ilaga na ang pinasok nila.
Pero nandito pa rin yung mga main guys ng St. Dominic, no? Alvaran trying to get that basketball. Amante, parang asong uhaw sa pag-chase ng rebound na yun. As well as Alvan, pero nakikita mo talaga yung intensity. Nafe-feel mo talaga siya eh. Look at this guy. Getting that rebound.
Ano ba ang tunog ng asong uhaw?
Wag mo na i-demo, pare. Wag mo na i-demo. Pero, sa uhaw na lang na tao. Gano'n na lang. So, timeout will be called by St. Dominic here. We'll be right back for more action. And now coming back into the ball game, both teams now in the penalty with a 21-point lead for the Pikemen. What has St. Dominic done here in this ball game, Justin, to propel them into the lead of this size? Tapos nakuha na rin nila yung tempo sa unang part pala ng game.
I think it would be the energy of the Pikemen in the second half, no? Especially from their big men. Ang ganda ng pinapakita ni Alvaran at saka ni Chad Amante.
Oh yeah.
It has really been the energy, the second chance points, and just overall contribution from their squad. Diba? Michael Saucing started clicking. Itong si Kapulong, ganda ng pag-facilitate niya for his squad.
And it didn't really feel like that they were concentrating their offense on a few key people. Eh.
Oo.
The fast breaks were run depending on who were there. And, you know, yung mga half-court set, lahat nakakahawak ng bola. Everyone had a chance to score. Nagkakataon lang na before siguro si Saucing yung sumuscore ng madalas. Pero speaking of scoring, Ken palaroan, pinapaglaroan lang yung depensa.
Ganda nun
Siyempre, Sepnyo on the floor now for the Pikemen.
Pero oo nga no? If you were to point out someone from the
From
Pikemen,
St.Dominic, mahirap
parang wala Wala kang masabing, okay, siya yung nag-dominate talaga ng ball game na to. So,
But I'd say one of the X factors coming into today's ball game na kung sino nag-propel para sa lamang na yon is si Joy De Manuel. Yun talaga, dun nag-breakdown yung depensa ng J. De Manuel rather. Yung depensa ng San Sebastian.
Pero someone checking in the ballgame, we were talking about him earlier. It's number 88 for the Pikeman. It's Sabayo.
Si Jesse Sabayo.
Oo, sino kayang mas matangkad sa kanila ni Ronquillo?
Parang mas matangkad si Lance ng konti.
Parang So we stand corrected earlier.
But then again, I'm not quite sure, no? Medyo malayo ako.
Sa bagay.
Medyo mahirap yung angle. Pero, again, going back to the summary of today's game, no? Talagang yung St.Dominic, ang ganda na ng San Sebastian playing their usual brand of basketball. Mabilis naman talaga sila ng first half. Pero, para bang hindi sila nawalan ng gas Para nawalan ng gana. And I think that's different. Na you have the gas, you have the capability, hindi mo lang ginawa. Iba yun.
Saka yung kinakwento mo kanina na like one person that stands out would be
J. De Manuel.
J. De Manuel.
Oo
The thing is, he started out really well. He started the second half well in the third quarter. Pero medyo limited rin yung playing time niya.
Yeah.
Kaya hindi mo ma-feel na, okay, feeling ko siya yung player of the game today.
And I'd say it was it was Joy De Manuel in the first half. Tapos Chad Amante stepped up a bit more in the second half. Sa San Sebastian naman, good contributions from the likes of Ken Palaroan. Itong si Rance Roquillo. Jerover Cabilia, medyo nag-init ng konti. Pero San Sebastian, hindi pa natin nakikita si Ashawn Andrews tsaka si Kenji Buenaflor. Hindi pa natin sila nakikita na magpakawala ng lagim dito para sa San Sebastian. Who knows what they can do as a complete squad. Kasi yun din yung dahilan ng pagkatalo daw ng St.Dominic last time against New Era. They had key personnel missing, such as hindi naglaro noon si Sosing, I believe. No, Sosing played. Pero hindi naglaro si Tim Timan. Tama ba? No, Tim Timan played. Pero may
there were a couple of big men na wala.
Oo. Mga 4 and 5 nila, hindi nakapag-occupy ng positions. Pero I believe si
Tilos and
si
Dahaw.
Tilos tsaka si Dahaw, hindi na sila nakalaro. And maganda rin pinakita nila ngayon, no? Tilos, kumukuha ng pwesto, yung mga piso-piso na yun. Nakakuha ng margin yung St.Dominic doon. Tapos ito namang si Dahaw, good perimeter sa paint, good perimeter jumper dito.
Saka, yun nga, they were dominated by the size advantage of TJ Adams.
Oh, yeah.
So, yung mga the length that Tilos and Dahaw brings, saktong-sakto yun.
Yeah.
Diba?
If they had Tilos and Dahaw, it might not have been that far of a ball game as Isaac takes that three, that short offensive board here for St.Dominic.
We're not saying that they could have stopped TJ Adams, no? But at least given him different looks na mapapaisip siya.
They probably at least could have delayed him. And Jesse Sabayo scores his first 2 points in the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup.
Grabe.
Welcome to Pinoyliga.
Sabi ni Sabayo, eto, sumabayo ka pa.
Wag na kayo sumabay. And timeout will be called by San Sebastian. We'll be right back for more action.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
And now coming back into the fourth quarter, both teams in the penalty. Jesse Sabayo scoring his first 2 points as a pikeman here in the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup. And the audience went absolutely wild. Coming off an offensive rebound, nakuha niya yung basket na yon. Yu swings it to Segovia. 3-pointer, no good. Sabayo tracks down the rebound. Yan yung mga mahirap sundutan kasi you really have to go lower than your frame to get that steal. And palaroan, sumabay ka pa. Dahaw gets that foul against Aaron Dahaw.
Parang fan favorite rin to si
Si
Sabayo.
Jesse Sabayo, no? Mukhang, ngayon, favorite ko na siya. Ako na yung fan. Oo.
Nonetheless, a great drive para kay Ken,
Ken Palaroan. The recruit from the UE Red Warriors. Etong si Ken Palaruan. Di pa natin nakikita also si James Maliwat if ever he will be playing here for the Golden Stags. Si Ashon Andrews, di pa. Si Kenji Buenaflor.
Yes, and these guys you mentioned are in the lineup.
Oo eh. Baka lang kasi either recovering from an injury, has a prior commitment, di naman pwedeng natin pilitin maglaro. Pero you know, something that the viewers can look forward to.
Yes.
Definitely, hindi pa full guns blazing. Usually kapag opening days, hindi pa naman complete yung mga lineups ng mga teams na to. A perfect example probably would be the UP Fighting Maroons earlier. Yung CSB din hindi pa kompleto despite them winning by a large margin. Pero also, yung San Sebastian, hindi rin kompleto.
Even in the coaching staff, sila Coach Charles too, wala kanina.
Wala rin kanina. Pero at some point in time, makokompleto rin yan. Sabayo getting his own miss. Sorry, getting his own almost turnover. Segovia, all the way, finger roll. That's a tough shot. And Sabayo gets another board. And the crowd absolutely loves this guy. Every time he gets a rebound, every time he runs the floor, the crowd loves it. Let's take a look at this. LGR rebound of the game.
Yun, no?
Natakpan lang siya ng logo, no? Ng LGR. Pasensya na. Pero medyo malaki yung logo. May kalakihan.
Oo.
Pero Jesse Sabayo, walang sumabay kasi kay Segovia. He missed that layup. Nakuha ni Sabayo yung rebound. And wag niyong maliitin tong si Jesse Sabayo. Pero this guy has decent form. Hindi alam niya yung sistema ng St.Dominic. A decent free throw shooter at that. Shooting 100% so far. 1 out of 1.
Grabe yung bilis niya eh, no?
Oo. At saka nakakasabay kasi siya sa speed ng players na nandito. Despite him being smaller than the rest of the players. Tapos, he also has a decent shot from the outside. Alam niya kung kailan siya hahabol ng offensive rebound. And he has that game IQ.
Oh, and the energy, definitely the
Yeah.
energy.
You can't teach energy.
And who knows, di ba? Given these short minutes in the fourth quarter, baka mabigyan ng break rin si Sabayo for the other games to come.
And they're trying to look for the last shot para kay Jesse. And that will not be enough time. The final score, 78-61 in favor of the St.Dominic College of Asia Pikemen as they win with a 17-point lead against the San Sebastian Golden Stags. It was a lopsided game from the very first quarter. Hindi na natin masyado nakitaan ng laban itong San Sebastian except from that part in the second quarter. Pero after that, hindi na natin masyadong nakitaan ng signs of life yung San Sebastian. Congratulations again to SDCA. We'll be right back. Once again, congratulations to the St.Dominic College of Asia Pikemen. And our player of the ball game is no one other than Jay De Manuel, number 7 from the SDCA Pikemen, having 11 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals to his name, propelling his team to a 17-point win, having a 1-1 record here in the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup. Let's listen to our courtside reporter Bianca Tagarda for her interview with our best player of the ball game. Bianca?
Magandang hapon mga kaliga. Kasama ko nga ngayon ang ating best player of the game na si Jay De Manuel with 11 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals. Now, Jay, you were able to bounce back from that heartbreaking loss last game. Pero para kanino ba itong panalong ito?
Ito, yung panalo po na ito para sa team namin. Kasi nung last game po namin, lamang po kami sa New Era, then bumigay po kami sa fourth quarter. Ngayon po, sinabi po sa amin ni Coach na itong last quarter, wag natin bitawan, kumapit lang tayo, tapusin natin to.
Ayun, at nabanggit mo nga yung last game ninyo. Ano ba yung natutunan mo doon na in-apply mo dito para hindi na maulit yung nangyari nun?
Yun, sinabi ni Coach Bong na sumunod lang kami sa sistema namin. Then, hustle lang po, ayun lang po.
And lastly, may gusto ka bang batiin, i-shoutout or pasalamatan dahil live tayo ngayon?
Nagpapasalamat po kami sa St.Dominic community and kay Doc J, tsaka kay Doktora po, tsaka po kay Ma'am Grace, kay Coach Bong, sa mga coaches po namin at tsaka sa family ko, then sa baby ko, tsaka sa miss ko. Po.
Thank you so much and again, congratulations for your first win, Jay De Manuel. Now that's all for our best player of the game interview. Now balik tayo kay Mix and Justin.
Thank you, Bianca, and congratulations again to Jay De Manuel for their win against the San Sebastian Golden Stags. Up next is the ang Ateneo Blue Eagles and the Mapua Cardinals. Naunahan ako, Justin. Game 4 pa pala yun. Pero, ano ba yung, if you can summarize the game earlier, itong game number 2, it was very fast-paced, but siguro in a short phrase, how would you describe it?
Well, I think we would have to give it to the coaching staff of
St.Dominic.
St.Dominic,
no?
no? They really had it in their game plan na last game bumitaw tayo sa fourth quarter, so ngayon, di ba, they took those errors, pinag-isipan na talaga nila, and they made sure na hindi sila magkakamali ngayong second game nila.
And it looks like they came up with a win. Naging effective yung advice ng coaching staff. So on behalf of the entire production team, my name is Migs Gonzalez. This was Justin Almeida and Bianca Tagarda on the sidelines. We'll be seeing you later for game number 3.